Okay, so just say no. Maybe someone's coming off of drugs, or someone's getting clean. Maybe someone's an advocate for something. Let's roll with this for a second. This card keeps coming. So what we're talking about here is different hourly vibrations. So a person may feel like this one moment, it feels like that another hour, the moon works in 2-hour cycles. Maybe there's something about that. So if this just say no, it's Nancy Reagan, right? Just say no. Say no to drugs. It's like whatever the thing is someone's... I mean, I heard no one's saying here that people aren't allowed to have a good time. It's when it becomes a problem, right? There's no such thing as a functioning alcoholic. It's just an alcoholic that's functioning. So maybe this is somebody that you love. Excuse me. So if somebody tries to ask you for money that you know is a junkie or whatever, I don't think I'd give them money, or I at least wouldn't expect it back. If however a person has behaved up until this point, that's how they're gonna behave, and kind of that's that. I wouldn't expect anything different from another person, right? And I feel like where you've said yes before, you gotta say no. Someone's gotta say no now. But it's almost like someone's very sensitive. I don't know if this is like somebody's child or their lover or whatever. It's like someone's very condoning, or what's the word? Like they enable them. They'll be like, no, like, can I have that? Can I do that? And be like, no. And they hold it for a second, and then like the kid or whoever like comes back and is like, can I have that? And it's like, oh, okay. So maybe that's probably part of the problem, and signaling something, giving some kind of clue here into why this, because it's almost less about the junkie or less about the person that keeps asking. It's more about the person that can't hold their decisions straight. Because they're actually the one making the bad example for the other person. Now, the other person may not change, but there's something in there that's tricky. Okay. Someone could also just be plain old moody. They don't feel good. It's like their hair hurts. They're just like every little tiny thing is they're on point. This does feel like a getting clean kind of energy. It's like the body starts tingling. It's like all the things that were asleep are now sort of waking up, but it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Maybe someone's acknowledging like themselves. It's very uncomfortable. Let's see. The Emperor, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. Whoa. Holy. What? Okay. So if this is your child, if this is about parenting, people got to be on the same page here about what the rules are. Because this child, without even realizing it, is manipulative, or someone, again, is naturally enabling. There's the devil on the bottom, and it's just like, be like, oh, can I have, like, Mom, can I have that rice pudding before dinner? And it's just like, no, dinner, like, dessert comes after dinner. And it's like, please, please. And it's just like, I said no. And then it's like they go to the other parent, or they go to some other person in the crew and be like, hey, can I have some rice pudding? And they're like, sure. So it's not even that it's necessarily malicious, but that's why you want to have better communication about what's going on. Again, within these hourly vibrations, it'd be kind of like, did you feed hey, did you feed the horses yet today? Be like, yeah, I fed them. So you don't like double down on something unnecessarily. It just may be something as simple as like, I went to the grocery store. Tell somebody that you went to the grocery store, like, because I also feel like a person's very courteous here, where they're like, well, I know that they really like orange juice, so I'm gonna get them orange juice. But someone got themselves their own orange juice. So there ends up being like devil in the wheel of fortune, huh? There needs to be better communication. Oh, someone could also be like obsessed. Like, say, this is the example, take it as you may, like where this emperor and empress like have a child, right? And it's just like they have a responsibility outside of themselves, and it's just like they try to go on vacation. They try to just go on vacation, and it's like every hour they're checking in, like, hey, is everything okay? Like, hey, did they get on the bus okay? Like, did they, like, how are they doing? It's just like, it's just like, dude, fucking back off. It's fine. So maybe someone hasn't been away from somebody in their kind of like, I can't, they haven't been away from something. Again, it almost feels like a junkie. It's just like someone hasn't been separated from something before, or no, for not very long, and again, for at least not a very long time. Because of that, again, it's just like, like, give me, I want, I need, I want, I need, I want, right? What about Bob? It's just like, yeah, dude, take a vacation. But I think a person has a hard time taking a vacation from their problems. So, there you go. See how fast we were talking right there, too? So someone's a little anxious. But they also work through it. Maybe someone just needs, like, more vitamin C. They may need something to fill the space between, because there's, like, an obsession here. Again, someone's, like, stuck on something. It's like they can't even think about themselves because they're all up in something else. All right. Let's see the advice. The Hermit. So someone's meant to take a break from this. It feels good to release it too. Oh, someone could also be trying to conceive something, and it's like they're tripping about they're making, someone's trying to make, how do I explain this? Oh, let me try. It's as if someone is trying to use, like, it's like they're trying to use every possible means of achieving something. They're like trying to take the right vitamins, and they're trying to do it's just like, let me do this on the right day, and the right moon, and the right this and the right that. It's just like, well, okay, so I heard, all right, now we're ovulating now, okay, let's go, good. It's so stressful. It's not even fun anymore. It's not fun. Like, fucking isn't fun like this. Sex isn't fun. The child is not going to be fun. The child's going to be cold and boring and scientific. It's just like, they probably have some kind of mental illness. No offense. That's what I see. It's like, that, if we're talking about creation, it's Uranus. squaring, the point is, if we're trying to create something and we're coming at it so, like, calculated, there's nothing natural about it, and it gets all tangled and shit. You know what I mean? And I guess these little tangles, they need to get cut. Like, they need to, I mean, they had their purpose, but oh, this could be people freaking out because they're both female. It's like a lesbian couple trying to have a baby too. It makes it even harder. Like, that makes it even more complicated because it's like, I don't even get a dick. Like, I'm bleeding. Like, how? Be like, oh, I'm ovulating. No, I'm ovulating. It's just like, chill out. Chill out. It's just like, yeah, okay. Like, we used to just know, like the animals, we'd just fuck at a certain time. We'd wake up at a certain time. We'd go to bed at a certain time. We don't think about it that complicated. We don't need to be like, man, what time is it? Is it time for bed? Should I eat this or not? It's like, we all just used to know. And now we've lost all the information because it's all gotten written down. Peace out.